What's going on, YouTube? Uberman here. I wanted to talk about an issue that's been brought up over and over again, and it comes and goes, but it seems to be picking up momentum again. This is something that is really no secret. Uber hasn't hidden this from any of us. It's just kind of like a fun fact, and a lot of people don't know about it. So I decided to make a quick video and bring it to you guys. Uber's end game. What is their plan? What is their ultimate goal? It's actually very simple, and it does make sense. Their end goal is to convince people to get rid of their cars and strictly use Uber. Public transportation, if you will, mass transportation. They want to make Uber cheaper than owning a car. Number one, you don't have to buy a car anymore. Number two, on said car, you don't have to pay the taxes, title transfer fees, tags every year, penalties if you don't pay on time, smog inspections. That all goes out the window. Saves a lot of time, saves a lot of inconvenience. You don't have to pay for fuel. So, it does make sense. I understand exactly what they're doing. It makes sense if you could get enough drivers on the road so that 24 hours a day, anybody and everybody that needed a ride could push a button and get a ride somewhere, and it was cheaper yearly than owning your own vehicle. I mean, that would be so much less of an inconvenience. You could save so much time, money. I definitely see where they're going with it. And they will probably corner the market. I mean, unless government regulation steps in and really leans on them hard, they could really take over the entire transportation industry. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. But for me, however, I don't personally care if Uber is 10 times cheaper than owning my own car. I need the independence of knowing that my vehicle is out there. I need to know that if I want to go somewhere at any point in time, no matter how far away it is, I go out there, put the key in the ignition, and I drive. The issue that I see with Uber is people that want to go long distances. Uber's not going to take you. You're not going to be able to get your Uber driver to drive you halfway across the country if you want to go on a road trip. That's just not going to happen. I mean, not typically anyway. So while I do think that it's a great idea, I think it's great for people just trying to get around their local communities, city to city maybe. But any further than that, I don't see this as being a viable option. But, what do you think? If Uber became substantially cheaper and less of a headache than owning your own vehicle, would you consider ditching your car, selling your car, and strictly using Uber? And honestly, I have met two people. Both of them were from Chicago. They were passengers, and both of them told me the same thing. Uber has become so convenient and so cheap for them, they got rid of their vehicles. They said that basically vehicles spent most of the time just sitting in the garage because they used Uber, so they just sold the vehicles. Now they use Uber wherever they go. So I don't think I could do it. I really need to feel that independence, which is my car sitting in the driveway. But what do you guys think? Comment below. Tell me what's going on. Tell me what's on your mind. If you're a new driver, I got a promo code here. The link is down in the description. Takes you straight to the sign-up page. There's usually a $100 to $500 sign-up bonus. So check it out. Make some money. And as always, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Be safe out there, and Uber on.